Still a couple of games to be played, Fulham, Chelsea and Luton against Burnley. My score is so far 65 points, but Bell and Morris can add to that and hopefully I'll reach 70 points in double game week 7. Estepinian got unlucky, scored an own goal, -2 points from him, and Trippier 12 points. He got a clean sheet, assist and full bonus, so great contribution from Trippier. Mbeumo, frustrating afternoon against Forest, 2 points and a blank. Same goes for Rashford and Bruno. And Saka, really happy that I kept him in my team despite the rumors about him being out. He scored and got 9 points. Haaland, captaincy on him, not the best game week for him, only got 1 shot against Wolves, so captaincy blank. Morris did really well, he scored against Everton and hopefully he can grab another goal when Luton plays against Burnley. Watkins, star player of the game week, he scored a hat-trick and got 2 assists as well, so 23 points from Ollie Watkins, and he was my transfer in this game week, so I'm really happy about that. John Stone with 9 points on the bench, started Turner because I didn't want John Stone against both Rashford and Bruno, so a little bit unlucky, but that's how it is. So John Stone will probably start the next game for my team. Possible transfers for game week 8. As you can see on the screen, Saka to Son. I've actually already made that transfer. The price changes were forcing me and Saka has been injured and he faces Man City. Son is against Luton, so the transfer was really planned since game week 5, so I didn't want to hesitate and lose more team value, so Saka to Son is already done. And if you have other Arsenal players in your squad, like a defender or Ødegaard or Martinelli, of course, he's injured as well. If you have other Arsenal assets, I'd move them on in this game week and plan on getting them back later. Another possible transfer for me in game week 8 is Morris out and Calvert-Lewin in. I'm using my wildcard in game week 9, so this will be a 1 week punt. Morris is up against Spurs while Calvert-Lewin has Bournemouth at home, so I do believe that this transfer can pay off for a -4. I've not done this transfer yet, but I might do it before the game week 8 deadline. So Morris to Calvert-Lewin punt is probably one transfer I'm going to do before the deadline. Team selection for game week 8, as mentioned, Johnstone will start, Turner will be benched in game week 8. Trippier, of course, he will start against West Ham. Udogie as well, good fixture against Luton. Estepinian, I don't really like Estepinian's fixture, but I have no other choice than to play him against Liverpool. I do believe Brighton will concede, but hopefully Estepinian can get an attacking return. Son will play together with Rashford and Bruno. And Mbeumo, I don't like his form, so he will probably go on my game week 9 wildcard, but I don't want to take an additional hit, so Mbeumo will start against Man United. Up top, Haaland will start against Arsenal. Watkins, of course, star man from double game week 7, he will start against Wolves. And Morris up against Spurs, and he might be sold before the deadline. This will probably be my starting 11 in game week 8. Dominic Calvert-Lewin comes in for Morris. Saka has been sold and Son brought in. Estepinian Not so happy about starting him, but Chilwell is injured and Bell, I don't really like him against Spurs either. So I placed opinion for attacking returns. Game week 8 captaincy. This is a week where I have planned to go against Haaland, and my option will probably be Son. He plays against Luton. They have 0 clean sheets. They are 15th for shots in the box, 14th for expected goals conceded, and they are 17th for big chances against them. And Son, he is on penalties for Spurs. He is kind of a punt. I do believe that Haaland will be captained by a lot still. He is only selected by 23% of the managers, so compared to Haaland, that's relatively low ownership. So Son is kind of a punt, but I do believe Son against Luton is the better option when you consider that Haaland is against Arsenal. Haaland, of course, still a good option if you want to play it safe. This is his stats ahead of double game week 7, and the reason why I chose him as my captain. Right now I do regret that I didn't punt on Morris' captaincy, but Haaland is a good captaincy option every week. As you can see, the stats speaks for themselves, but this week I am probably going for Son.